Hi everyone, my name is Kopacin. You can find me on Instagram as Kopacini. I'm a radiologist at University Hospital Osijek, and this is the part 2 of how to make cutting guides for mandibular reconstruction using our add-on for Blender called FFF Gen. So, in the first part, I described how to perform segmentation of the mandibula for mandibular reconstruction. The next step is the segmentation of fibula and peroneal artery because uh, peroneal artery is necessary to do the perfusion of the graft. This next case, the person is from outside hospital and unfortunately the CT angio is, well, not so good quality as I used to have because, well, they have different CT. But in the description, you will find a link to our paper, a published paper, where we describe the proper technique for CT angio of the both lower limbs, where we found that the scanning parameters showed good delineation of the peroneal artery, and what is most important, it's perforating branches that unfortunately in this case are, well, not showing so good. So you load the daikon data into the 3D slicer. Over here you can change the name of your patient and what organ you segment. Because of the GDPR, I will fill this later while I'm not recording, but for now let's call it segment 1. So let's start with the segmentation. Okay, usually when surgeons, my colleagues, perform the reconstruction, they prefer to do the right fibula, but sometimes the anatomy has variations, or there is sometimes there is atherosclerotic disease of the lower arteries, so uh, we have to choose the left leg and the left fibula and the peroneal artery. So usually when we perform scanning, it is logical to do the scan of both legs. So I usually segment both right and left fibula and peroneal artery. So okay, let's accept. Okay, press apply. Uh, let's see how this looks in coronal plane. Okay, this is, unfortunately, this is a young person. The bone structure looks quite good, and I will remove unnecessary. Oh, they are connected somewhere. As I was talking in the previous part, I like to perform manual segmentation because I have more control and uh, there is a less post-processing needed when the model is done with very few artifacts present. The best is to have as thin a slice as possible, but if you have slower computers, it could be time consuming and cumbersome. 1 millimeter slices or 0.75 are okay. Don't go, I don't know, above 1/25 Okay, and let's remove small islands like this. Let's say above and below 5,000. Oh, voxels. Apply. Okay, we didn't delete our vessels. Okay, so let's erase. You can delete if you want anterior tibial artery, but I usually leave it just to have some kind of orientation in the space. I will do the same for posterior tibial artery. Just leave it. Let's see. We don't need that more. Okay. Islands. Remove selected islands. Great. Now let's see. There is one perforating artery, but this one is too cranial. Okay. I will segment it anyway, just so we can discuss it. Of course, you can adjust the window for better visualization, but I can see like this. So I didn't perform any. You don't have to be very exact and correct because this is needed only for decision where the grafts will be taken at which segment of the fibula. Usually it is above distal 6 centimeters from the distal malleolus. This is enough. This one looks like good perforator. Unfortunately, there is one leading at this segment, but I can't follow it distally. Okay, this one should be good. Okay, and this is the right fibula and peroneal artery segmented. Okay, this is not perfect, but as I said, it is not needed to be perfect because the artery is only needed for orientation of the fibula into space. And the next step is to do to save and export the STL file, but as I said, is because of the GDPR, I won't record this part of the where is where the proper ID of the patient will be visible. Thank you for watching, and the next part will be the cutting guides generation, but that will happen maybe in a few days because first I will put the printing of I will put the mandibular both healthy and mirrored for pre-bending model to print, and then I will take it to the surgeons. We will have a meeting. I will show them the both mandibular model, and we'll discuss about the fibula and artery, and decide where the osteotomy planes should be in the mandibular, and then I will do the generation of the cutting guides. So stay tuned for the part 3. Thank you and have a good time. Bye bye.